Welcome to my channel. This is Narubi Claudia. So today I'll be teaching you how to make this simple collar, right? So this is my fabric. I already made my dress. So now what I did, how I got this neckline is my front width is 4. I measured 4, right? Then 4 width, and then the depth is 4 inches. While for the back 4 and then 1 inches, right? So I then joined all my bodies and then sew everything except the neckline. So now what I did now is I will measure this neckline round. So I'll start from here. So I need the measurement. So I measure around. What I got after measuring, I have 24. So now the measurement of my neck round is 20. So this is 24, right? So 24 is what I have. So I'll divide 24 by 2. 24 divided by 2 is 12, right? So I'll measure my 12. But before that, I'll fold my fabric on bias. So this is my fabric, and then I just fold it on the cross or on bias, like this way. Just fold it this way, and then you measure. And then I just measure. This is okay. Let me not use this part. And this is what you have, right? So this is my fabric on bias. So what I'll do now is I will measure, sorry. So this is 12, right? So this is 12. And then here. So the length of my collar, I want it to be 4 inches. So this is 4. I'll measure 4. I'll measure 4. Alright. So this is what I have here. So let me just confirm that it's 12. So this is 12. So this is what I have here. So now this, because this part is not straight, this is the part that will be in front. So I'll just bring it out a little and then connect it. I can already bring it down a little bit lower than the 4 inches and then connect it back this way, right? So this is what we have already. So now what I will do now is to add our seam allowance. I'll add a seam allowance because we are sewing this part, and then we'll sew this part to the neckline, while this part will be sewn before fixing it to the neckline. So I can just add my seam allowance like this, and then add seam allowance like this. So this, and then I'll add on this side as well. So you can see my collar is ready. So I will just cut. So after cutting, I will need light to iron my fusible stay. Now I'll be cutting this of this. I will be cutting 2 of this, rather, sorry, 2 of this. After cutting this, I will place it on this other part and cut it. I'm using it as the lining, and then I'll iron my stay on both, on the 2 pieces. I'll iron it on the lining and on the main fabric. So I will show you what it looks like. I'm using the first one to cut the lining. Gone ahead to iron my stay on both pieces. So this is what I have. So what I'll do now, I'll go to my machine and I will sew. Now this is how I'll go about the sewing. I will sew this way. I will sew from here to this point, and then this side, and then I will sew this other part here, and then I will turn it. I will notch after sewing. Sew this part, and then here, and then I will notch. After notching, and then I will turn. I will make sure these 2 edges here is pointing, these 2 angles here is pointing, and then I will turn it, and then after turning, I will show you how to fix it on your neckline. Now this is what I have here. Now I've ironed it, and then I notched it, and then I turned it. So this is what I did, the back, and then you can choose anywhere as your back and front, right? So you keep this aside now. So now this is my neckline. So what I'll do now this collar is not in the middle. This part here is not in the middle. So I'll measure from so this is my center front, right? Center front here. I can just come up here. From here to, let me do it 3 inches. So here 3 inches, right? So this is where I'm going to this slant part is going to be, rather than the front, it will be by the side. So now I'll start fixing my collar from the inside. Like I'll start fixing it this way from this part here. So after fixing, I'll pin. So I will just pin it around. after sewing. So you cannot use the overlock machine to overlock this part to make it neat. You don't have to leave it like this. So you will not turn it inside and right. So this is what you have. So this last part now should be by the side, not the middle. So you cannot get your trimming and then you place, and you cut this part out, and then I'll just tack it to this side, tack it to this side, and it's going to look like this. Right, so that will be all for this collar. So I'll go and do it behind the camera and then show you the final look. For this zip end, this is how I did the zip. So because I forgot to explain it. So when you are sewing it, you won't have issues. So this is the zip. Now you are closing the zip. Now this is where I stopped, my zip stopped. So what I did is I closed this part. I started sewing from the top here. I just made 1 inch down. So I closed here and then start fixing my zip from here down to the length of my zip. So after which, this is where your zip will stop, and then I'll now, my collar neck will now go over it like this. Can you see? So and then it's going to be on the other side. Now the reason why it's meant to be like this, because this is how the style is. So now what you do is you make sure, that's why I did the neck very wide. Now with this wideness of the neck, now my head can pass through it. That's why I said, remember I said I did the neck 4 by 4 and 4 by 1. So after, when you do it like that, when your neck is wide enough, your head will be able to pass through. Please do not forget to subscribe and share this video with friends. Join our Facebook community. Thank you. God bless you.